When you make a mistake, own that. When you fall short, own that. Like real men, we own that. Like I think we are weak when we deflect.
That's good.
We are weak when we make excuses. We are weak when we can't acknowledge we are wrong. I think it takes more strength to say you're wrong. So I think biblical masculinity is both leading well, loving well, discipling well, but having the humility to say, I made a mistake. I'm wrong. I can course correct. I could do this differently.
I never made that connection that you just did. So we want to be leaders. We want to be an authority. But with leadership, with authority and stewardship, there is responsibility, or in other words, accountability.
100%.
But if there is accountability, then when confronted, there has to be malleability. I have to be able to flex and say, well, if I'm not operating right, when confronted with what's right, I got to apologize.
100%.
So if you're a leader in one way and you can't be corrected, then one will go back in order. You're not accountable.
100%.
You're not responsible.
Yeah.
You're not a good leader.
That's good, bro. You're not a good leader. If you can't be corrected, you can't be confronted, you can't be coached, it's going to be hard for you to be a good leader. I think good leaders also have the humility, watch these C's, to be coached, to be corrected, to be confronted. And if you can't absorb that, then you're leading out of insecurity.
Ooh.
You're leading out of brokenness, and you're leading out of ego. You see what I'm saying? And so you got to be able to be coached, be corrected, and be confronted. Whether you are leading a home, leading an organization, and I think that goes both ways. We could just say that's a good word for everybody, right? You need to know how to be coached, how to be corrected, and how to be confronted, because we all got blind spots, and you got to know that sometimes somebody might see something in you that you can't see in yourself. Pride blinds people, bro. We all deal with pride. We all struggle with pride. Pride is blinded. So who better can see your crap than the person you're sleeping next to every day and your kids? Like they can see that stuff. So I think we are wise to listen. We are wise to own. And we are wise to make adjustments. It just helps us to be better people.
Yeah. And then now it's helping me to see, I got a different perspective of like these churches that are kind of ran like cults.
Yeah.
Because it's really, a lot of times when you said leading from insecurity, leading from brokenness, So
I think, like, even in our church, there's elders. I could be rebuked. Wow. I could be confronted. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing, but a couple months ago, I said, can I just keep it real?
100.
I said, damn, from the pulpit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And as a New Yorker, like, that's just regular language. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's part of it. But I'm learning in the South, people in the South find that word very offensive.
Absolutely.
And so I struggle with that word. And I said that from the pulpit. Yeah. People were offended, bro. I mean, people in the people, oh, bro, it was uproar, right? It was uproar, bro. It was bad, bro. And then people in the chats, and it was, I stirred up some trouble. I kicked over a hornet's nest.
Okay.
And that night, man, the elders met with me. You know what I'm saying? I went and found them first because I knew they was going to come for me. So I went and found them first.
Okay.
I submitted to them. I confessed my sin to them. I let them speak into my life, let them rebuke me, coach me. I got up the next Sunday. I apologized to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think we can't be afraid to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think if there's no accountability, if there's no humility, then I think if we're rogue, I think a rogue man is a dangerous man. Ooh. A rogue leader is a dangerous leader. A rogue pastor is a dangerous pastor. A rogue husband is a dangerous husband. So I think if we are rogue without accountability and areas of safety to confess sin, and people who can speak into our lives and see the dark sides of us and speak into, if we don't have that kind of community, that kind of accountability, I think we put ourselves in a very detrimental space. That makes sense what I'm saying?